We booked a stay at Disney World's Yacht Club for the amazing location and the absolutely insane pool. But what actually stood out the most had nothing to do with either of those. Disney's Yacht Club is a deluxe resort with some of the best perks at Disney World. It is walking distance to 2 theme parks. It's got a mini water park attached to it. It's easy access to the Skyliner system. And the absolute best perk, and the thing that we're testing out today, is it's pet friendly. It's one of the few pet friendly resorts here at Disney World. So we packed up Nora's favorite squeaky toy. She loves this llama. And we booked a stay. We did not opt for mobile check-in, which is an option at this resort, but because we weren't exactly sure what would be involved with adding a pet to our room, we just checked in at the front desk.
Visit button, just for you.
Oh my gosh, it's adorable. You're welcome.
Look at that. Oh, what a cutie patootie.
She loves it.
That is so sweet.
Cast members are absolutely amazing.
How fun is this? It's your first Disney stay.
Now, as much as we love the idea of bringing Nora, we really had no idea what to expect. And now I'll share everything we learned about having a pet at Disney World in just a bit. But first, we wanted to explore what else the Yacht Club had to offer. So we got Nora cozy in the room and headed to dinner. Now, walking through the Yacht Club together again, the nostalgia instantly kicked in, y'all. This wasn't our first time staying at the Yacht Club. That was actually 5 years ago on our honeymoon. It was like the perfect chill mix of Disney magic, but also getting to actually relax. The resort itself leans heavily into a New England nautical kind of theme. There's classic navy blues, got like the ship wheels, model boats, Steamboat Willie everywhere, and it feels very like elegant but relaxed with just like a good little sprinkling of Disney in there. The lobby is quiet and smells incredible. If you know, you know. Yacht Club has a lot of really solid dining options. If you're looking for something a little bit more splurge worthy, we have the Yachtsman Steakhouse right back here. We've celebrated a few big life moments here, including our engagement dinner with my family, and it's also consistently delicious. So the Yachtsman Steakhouse holds a lot of meaning for us. Although we skipped it this time, we opted for
Oh yeah, got a Caesar, we got a happy dance.
the Cruise Cup Lounge right next door. You don't need a reservation, very cool vibe, and you can even get some of the food items off of the Yachtsman Steakhouse menu there. Like this French onion soup from next door. But it's these pull-apart rolls with the roasted garlic that
It's like even better than I remember.
Also, the prime rib sliders are a must, but we had to hurry up and eat because we still had a lot of exploring to do with Nora. One of the rules of having a dog in your room is that you can't leave them for too long. Also, if they begin barking, then the resort will call you to come check on them. These are two of several rules that come with bringing your doggy to Disney World. There are other rules, and I explain more on what those are in just a little bit, including where exactly your dog can and can't go. But there is also a designated pet relief area that is really close to where the pet-friendly rooms are. It was just past the pool and a short walk from our room. And back in our room, while Nora was having her dinner, we unpacked her Pluto's welcome kit. Now, this is something that is part of the pet fee. So this is something that you get when you check in at your dog-friendly resort. It has a waist bag holder with some bags in it, of course, yellow Pluto themed. It has a cute dog tag, and it has the rules for having your dog in the hotel room, as well as a placard that you put outside of your room so that housekeeping and Disney cast members know there's a dog staying in here. Oh, and it also came with this super cute bowl, which of course Nora had to use while she was staying here, and actually even that bone-shaped mat underneath. We set up her bowls right by the window here because she is such a people dog. She loved watching everyone walking along the boardwalk because Our room was in an insane location. That view, absolutely incredible. We were able to see the boardwalk, and then even later, we were able to see the fireworks. But I'm getting ahead of myself because after all this excitement, Nora was ready for a little nap time. So while she was enjoying herself, we decided to go do the same. This is the Stormalong Bay pool, and it's shared between the Yacht Club and the Beach Club, but it is massive. There's even a lazy river, and parts of the pool have sand underneath the water, so it's like you're at the beach. It was so much fun, and we probably could have stayed there all evening, but the fireworks were about to start, and I was not going to miss this moment. We couldn't have asked for a better morning. We took Nora around the boardwalk because dogs are allowed on the boardwalk, but only in front of the Yacht Club. So can't make a loop all the way around, but they are able to go on that promenade. They are also able to go inside the resort. You know, grabbed a coffee and sat in the lobby for a bit. They just can't go in the pool area or restaurants. After some more of this absolutely magical Disney morning and some caffeine, time for a room tour. It is day 2 and we have had quite the time here at Yacht Club. I'm going to get into all of that. I'm going to get into all of that in just a moment, including how our puppy Nora did here at Disney World. But first, there's a lot of great things about this bathroom, including double sinks. Always a win, especially when you're getting ready for the parks early in the morning. Like how this resort has early entry access. Well, all of them do really, but wanting to beeline it over to EPCOT or Hollywood Studios, you're gonna be waking up early. And so it's great that multiple people can get ready at the same time. Plus, if I can do it. There it is. Plus, with the snazzy pocket door behind me, someone could actually be in the shower while other people are out here using the sink and getting ready that way. So just maximizes your morning time. There is a lovely 2-head shower in there. We got our fantastic smelling bath products. I love the smell of that body wash. Right when you walk into the room, you're met with this little hallway type area where you have a mini fridge, you have a nice Keurig set up to get your caffeine on in the morning, and then you have these massive wardrobe and storage area right here. Now, moving into the bedroom part of this, it's a nice big TV that has all the essentials for a Disney trip. I always love watching the fireworks on there. Oh, but we also had an awesome firework view from this room. All right, but let's talk about these beds. It's got cute little upgrades like this pillow here. How cute is he? Little nautical Mickey. They have recently-ish upgraded all of the soft goods in this hotel, so meaning things like the pillows. I think this is upgraded from when we stayed here 5 years ago. And something that I really am a fan of is having the 2 full beds that stay put, meaning like not a Murphy bed. Back to the details. I think the pictures in this room are really cute, and not only are they nautical theme, which is appropriate for the Yacht Club, but they also have kind of like this retro nautical theme, kind of like the golden age of ships, like the 1920s kind of vibe. Now, this sofa here where Nora has decided she likes to hang out, though she's not allowed on the sofa. That's part of the restriction of having a dog in your Disney World hotel room. One of my favorite details. this lamp back here. Steamboat Willie appears. The beds also have space underneath them for storing your luggage, which Nora took full advantage of, and we actually found her this morning sleeping entirely under the bed. Oh my gosh. My chair totally just sank in the gravel here, yeah. Well, apart from that, there is this nice tile patio area here that you can sit out on and enjoy the views. Last night, we were able to see the fireworks from right here. Talk about insanely magical. Getting to bring our doggie and seeing her first fireworks, even better. There was a lot to say about having our dog at Disney World, although first had to hit up the Ale and Compass breakfast because these dark chocolate waffles are legit one of my favorite things at all of Disney World. All right, so let's talk about if you want to bring your furry friend to Disney World. Now, one big question I had before we arrived was, how do I even let them know that we're bringing our dog? Because there was no indicator for when we reserved the room. I called the Yacht Club ahead of time, and on the phone they said, just when you check in, you just let them know. I was like, okay, a little skeptical because I wasn't sure, but as soon as we checked in, I just happened to say, hey, by the way, we have our dog in our car, and they're like, great. Here's what we need to do next. And those next steps are pay the pet fee, which here at the Yacht Club, because it is a deluxe resort, was $75. But this isn't the only resort where you can bring your dog. In total, there are 4. So this one, along with Art of Animation, Port Orleans Riverside, and Fort Wilderness. The fee is $50. As of right now as well, you can bring up to 2 dogs. They can be any size or breed, but they must be well behaved. You are responsible for if they make any noise or any disruption. So you give the cast members your phone number in case there is anything that's going on while you are away, like out in the parks. This is the dog agreement. Okay, so guests are responsible for the proper care, behavior, and waste maintenance of their dogs throughout the resort. Dogs must be leashed or in a pet carrier when outside of the guest room. Dogs may not be unattended in the guest room for more than 7 hours, so you do need to plan that into your Disney day if you are bringing your little furry one. You then sign the agreement at the front desk and the fun begins. Oh, and then other thing that I had a big question about before we arrived was, where can she go? Like, how is she going to get around the hotel? Can she even get around the hotel? I was thinking she would just have to stay in our room the whole time, but she's actually allowed pretty much everywhere, except for locations that have food and drinks. So the restaurants, the gift shops, and not allowed near the pool areas. But apart from that, she is free to roam the resort. So would we stay here again? 100%. 5 years ago, we stayed here for our honeymoon. No dog, no idea what the next few years would hold. And so much has changed since that time, but somehow it still feels the same.